last words I said to my girlfriend 45 seconds ago was, God, please do not pick my name. So, this story is, I thought you set the bar. Everybody else is just off the chart. So, this story is actually less than 24 hours old. I was going to tell another story tonight, and this story was so overwhelming for me personally, I couldn't get it out of my head, and so a couple hours ago, I decided to go with this. Yesterday, I'm in love with my girlfriend, Karen, and we had a just fight, and it was just not good or whatever, but as fights go. But what ended up happening was I left her apartment after having a conversation with her, and was driving back to my house, and literally is 90 seconds away, about 2.5, 3 blocks, and pulled out of her parking lot and was driving down Hershey Avenue. And I don't like driving as it is. I ride my bike into work. I hate being in the car because I'm not good with traffic. And this is like 9:30 at night, and guy in a motorcycle in the car in front of the car in front of me, and he's just kind of veering. And I'm one of those guys, you see a bumper sticker that says "Imagine world peace," and I'm the guy that says, "Imagine using your turn signal." So he's willy-nilly freewheeling, and he just turns right onto the street that I'm going to turn right on. And I'm like, oh man, you suck, dude. Not using a turn signal. I'm driving down the road, and we get halfway down the block, and the next thing you know, he's doing this thing again, and brake lights are hitting, but I don't know what's going on. And he pulls into the driveway, and it's a neighbor. And I'm in a place where the lines of decency are blurred. And I stop, and I have the window down, and I'm hanging out. And once he gets off his bike, I said, hey, you want to practice motorcycle safety, don't you think you should use your turn signal? And with his helmet on, with a muffled voice, is like, that doesn't even have turn signals. I kind of went blank. And I said, what the fuck are you doing out at night with it then? He went silent. Just started walking to his house. And even though silence, I believe in silence. I believe heavily in silence. Except for last night. It kind of pissed me off more. And I said, right? More silence. And then I said, right. And I went down, turned, parked my car, walked into my house, sat down in my favorite chair, and did a face plant for about 20 minutes, wondering who the hell I was. I love myself, but I totally, really upset myself. I was disappointed. So as I'm trying to figure out to tell to you about a girl that I liked in nursery school, who I ended up dating in high school, and she ended up being Eurotrash, I just couldn't get to that point. had a wonderful walk with my girlfriend tonight, and on the way back I decided that I was going to stop in at my neighbor's house, knock on his door, and tell him that my behavior was unacceptable. And he was not home. So I went back to my house after a nice long walk and showered, and I thought, I think I'm going to try to tell this story tonight. And then, it's still in the works, so I will be letting that guy know I'm sorry. Thank you for being my therapist.